Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created this very sparkly, shimmery, dramatic makeup look. I was really inspired to create this look just because of this Milani lip topper that I purchased. I believe this is one of their new collections that they came out with, and I think it includes about 10 different shades. And when I purchased this, I was really inspired to create something very different, which as you can tell this is. But if you guys want to see how I created today's makeup look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Hey guys, for today I'm going to go ahead and begin with a little bit of foundation on my forehead. I also have my brows done already, and I'm going to go ahead and just finish the rest of my face. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this is my summer color. This is in golden beige, and this is really my go-to foundation recently. I've been loving this foundation so much. It's just so weightless. I wear it so comfortably during the summer, and I don't like to layer it up too much with concealers and all that stuff because I don't want to take away from the way that it feels so light on my face. And so I'm just applying this all over my face. These earrings, I decided to wear some earrings today. I don't know why. I don't know if many of you guys know, but I am allergic, I guess, to like metal. Something about fashion jewelry, it kind of just irritates my skin. It's always been like that. My skin has always been like that since I was, I don't know, since I can remember. I remember when I was like in 6th grade, I used to love wearing big belt buckles. But when I was doing that, I realized that something was wrong with my skin. The belt buckle like around my stomach started to give me like a rash. And so I was always like itchy. And then the more I kept wearing the buckle, it just kept making it worse. So eventually I just had to stop wearing that. A lot of my rings were turning a lot of like my rings were like giving me little rashes like kind of around the rings. I couldn't wear anything really that wasn't, I guess gold is the only thing that I was able to wear and it wouldn't do that to me, but I've never really liked like real gold. So the only actual gold I have is my piercing up here, and this earring I wear it up here because I don't like to change it out, so that one there I just keep the same all the time and it doesn't irritate my ear. And then my other earrings that I have, they're just like silicone, so the tip is silicone. There's no metal in there whatsoever, just the little fake diamond thing on it. But of course that doesn't touch my ears at all, so that's why I always wear just little plain little earrings on. Sometimes I'll switch it up and have like a black one, or just a clear diamond looking type one, or I don't really switch up my jewelry at all. And then like my rings, like my wedding ring, that one, since it's gold, it doesn't do anything to my skin, but I don't usually wear like fashion jewelry, especially like for long periods of time. But anyway, that's a little story about my earrings today. Just wanted to try something different. I know it kind of doesn't go with me because I'm just not, I never wear earrings, so I look a little different, but that's okay. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take my Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer, and this is by LA Girl, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of this, not too much. I want to add some to my brows just to cover up a little bit of acne marks that I have up here on this right one. And I'm going to section this out, so I'll do my brows first, and then I'll move on to my under eyes. So like I said, I don't want to do too much product on my face. I want to do more of like a natural glow type of makeup today, and just something really light. This heat has been so crazy lately, and I do not want to be melting out in the sun with my foundation all over the place and looking all greasy and messy and whatnot. So that's a very, very important thing to keep in mind when you're gonna be out in the sun. Definitely do not layer on so much cream products, even powder products either, because you just want to keep it as lightweight as possible. So I'm just adding a tiny bit of concealer just in the areas that I want to brighten up a little bit more. I actually do like the color of the foundation, how it looks bronzier, so I want to maintain that color as well. So that's why I'm mainly doing that around my eyes, just to brighten this area up a little bit more. And then whatever's left over on the Beauty Blender, just kind of bring it around to make everything blend out seamlessly. Now it's time for my Airspun. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some translucent powder and set everything really quick. And I just like to give it one final pat before I set everything, because I do not want any creasing lines at all. So I do that and then quickly apply the powder as well. I'm going to take the powder all the way up to where I brought the concealer closest to my brow. A nice little tip for any of you guys wearing foundation and then wearing sunglasses. If you want to avoid those markings on your nose from when you're wearing sunglasses, take some translucent powder and just let it bake here on this area of your nose. This is really going to help with any of that foundation kind of creasing into the nose pieces of your glasses. Just let it sit there for a little while you do the rest of your makeup. And it does make a difference depending on how oily, you know, one gets throughout the day, but the translucent powder really helps with that. I've been doing something before I do my makeup for about a week now, which is applying these eye drops to my eyes, which make my eyes a lot lighter than they are. If you guys can tell, my eyes are kind of yellow, kind of red. They're not as white and bright as I would like them to be. Probably has to do something with my water intake, which I know I need to drink more water, but I'm not very good at it. So these drops are specifically to help brighten the redness of your eyes. So I'm not gonna mention the brand in the video, but if you guys do have any questions on this brand and would like to know more about it, let me know. I usually do this right before my foundation, but I just remembered about it right now, and it's probably just because I realized that my eyes looked a little red. So I just take one drop, just like that. And this only takes a minute for it to work. And then this lasts up to 8 hours. I did get this product prescribed by a doctor, so it's not something that I just purchased online. And I've really been liking it. There's no side effects. And it does brighten my eyes a lot more. So maybe you guys will notice a difference in just a second. And I feel like it's a really important step for me because it definitely makes my makeup look so much nicer. It's something that I feel like I should have done a long time ago, and I've been wanting to. I just didn't really know what I could use for my eyes. But if you guys can tell, my eyes are already whitening up so much more. Let me know if you guys have that same issue like I do in the comments below. For today, I'm going to use a lot of highlights. So on my eyes, I'm actually just going to take my Sugar Glow Kit by Anastasia, and I'm going to be applying some of that onto my eyeshadow brush, this flat one right here. So I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus to that. And I think the color, I'll probably be mixing a couple of these, but I think what I'm going to begin with is going to be this one right here, which is Butterscotch. And I'm just taking a pretty good amount on my brush. I'm gonna add this all over my lid. I'm just bringing this a little bit up towards my brow bone, kind of fading it out. So not doing such a heavy hand towards the brow bone. So now that I've added Butterscotch, I'm gonna add a little bit of Marshmallow. So I'm adding Marshmallow more here in the center. And it really does make a difference. It's a really small difference, but it makes the highlight pop a little bit more. Now I'm just gonna take a brush and I'm gonna wipe off this bake and the highlight fallout as well. I have a stupid pimple on my nose. I hope you guys didn't notice it, but it is there and it kind of hurts actually. And on the nose is probably the worst place I could have got it, because covering up my nose is sometimes really hard, like adding more coverage to my nose. I don't know why foundations or like concealers don't really like to stick onto my nose. So yeah, it's kind of red if you guys can tell. I'm really gonna avoid highlight on that part of my nose today. So moving on to my lashes, which I'm gonna try to keep just very basic and simple. I'm gonna take a little bit of mascara. This is the Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline New York. I'm just gonna add a little bit to my lashes. And I'm not gonna be adding any eyeliner today, as I do want to keep my eyes more simple. I'm also adding this to the bottom lashes since I'm not doing anything to the bottom of my lashes. Did any of you guys notice that my eyes look a lot brighter? I'm going to curl my top lashes a little bit as well. So I'm going to be taking my Duo lash adhesive, but this is in the clear. Since I'm not using any eyeliner today, I'm just going to be applying clear so that it doesn't show black. Just going to be using this one. And as I wait for my falsies to dry, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face a little bit. And I'm going to be taking my Hoola bronzer as always. So I'm taking my blush brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to really bronze up my face today. So I'm adding this right to the cheekbones, mainly up here, and then bringing the rest of it down. And I like to do this in circular motions, so most of it up here and slowly bringing it down. And as you can see, it like slowly builds up the intensity. Some on the chin area as well. Just whatever's left. I didn't really pick up anymore. Then I like to pretend like I'm contouring my nose as well. So anything that's left on my brush, I just kind of rub around my nose. So now I'm going to apply my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the lips now, because this is like really what inspired this video today. And I'm taking this new Milani Hypnotic Lights lip gloss. This is actually, what are they calling it? A lip topper, but I'm gonna use it just on bare lips. I'm not gonna have like an undercolor on. This is really nice. It's like a shimmer. It almost looks like it's something that would go on your eyes. But I'm gonna add this just on my lips without anything on, like I said, just to give it more of a sparkle, more of a glow to the face. So obviously a lip topper is supposed to go on top of another color, but I just wanted to keep this like really simple because it's already a lot. I feel like if I would have a color underneath it, it would be even more dramatic. And this does dry matte as well, so I'm gonna give it a few seconds for it to dry down. And I'm gonna move on to the rest of the highlight, which is gonna be on my cheeks. Lately, I've really been loving applying my highlight with this e.l.f. highlight brush. And I'm just taking the Becca highlight in the Opal shade, and I'm adding some to my cheeks. I'm also gonna bring it around the eyebrow. Just like that. Because I don't want to add too much highlight onto the nose, I'm just gonna have whatever is on the brush just fluffed on the nose, just on the tip of the nose. The next highlight I'm going to take is by Makeup Revolution, and I am taking, still don't have colors, and I am taking that shade, taking this shade right here that I always use. So I'm just taking that highlight and I'm going to add it here on the inner part of my eye, as if I don't have enough sparkle on my face already. And I'm also going to add some, just a tiny bit to the nose as well. And a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Adding some to the brow bone would just be way too much, so I just added a second coat of the topper so it could even out in all the areas that it didn't catch as much. So now it's more even, more dramatic, of course. And I'm gonna add some Fix Plus to set the whole makeup look. Alright guys, well this concludes today's makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Something very different. I do want to do more different looks on my channel. So if you guys did enjoy this video for today, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video. What?
I know you're done, dude.
I'm trying to be done. Go away. I can't get it yet.
That one was good.
No, it wasn't. Go away. Give me like 5 more minutes.